Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. Wait a second. There's a smell that stands above the rest. Who is that? Is it you, Penny? You thought you could hide off to the side there, Penny. Oh, you silly bean. Look at Penny, everyone. Being a silly bean, smelling amazing. Off to the side. Hello there, Penny. Glad to have you here today. Anyway, today we're going to do something absolutely dandy, fine, delicious. We're going to look at r/HolUp, one of my favorite subreddits. It has a lot of twists, a lot of cursed memes, and a lot of amazing stuff. And I do hope that you're here for it. Enjoy. Mwah. Ooh, very nice. My microphone like farted.
Huh? Come on, if you're racist and you know it, clap your hands. What the fuck, bro?
Is this the kind of thing where people just tag along due to muscle memory? It's like, you know, when you say really fast, like, the idiot says what? It's like, what? And it's that kind of thing, but it's just baiting. A fake lawyer named Brian has been arrested in Kenya. He won all 26 cases he handled before his arrest. But like, fake lawyer, he has a better track record than most real lawyers. This is nuts. This is so, what do you mean fake?
Y'all, police showed up at my nana's with a warrant for my grandpa's arrest for non-payment of child support. She got his ashes and handed it to them lemao.
That's so dark. But it's also wild that they didn't get the information. Like, what about the death certificate and everything? Did they really sit there and send reminders until the police literally showed up after like months of non-payment and they didn't realize he was dead? I remember reading a story about a family cashing in on retirement for an elderly relative, but the relative had been dead for ages. So they basically just got rid of the body after the person passed away and just kept cashing in retirement stuff for like years until they found out, like, wait a second, this person isn't even alive anymore. This stuff is wild. It's like that, but the exact reverse.
Cheating on a girl who does all 4 holes is just greedy.
Which is the wait, maybe, okay. Right, yeah, okay, sure.
Some of you just don't believe that my dog's a vegetarian. We're gonna see which one she's
vegetarian by choice, alright?
Eat her salad. We have this really gross beef, and then I have
dogs hate that.
Green salad.
Wow.
So this is Bonnie. She is my little vegetarian.
Okay.
No.
She is my little vegetarian.
All innocence and fun and stuff aside, but like, don't feed your dogs and cats vegan diets. Like, Jesus Christ, they're not built for it, fam. It's not a good thing. It's animal abuse. Stop it. So while we can laugh at this very silly person and the dog that very obviously wants to munch the beef, don't do this. You're being silly. If you do this, you probably shouldn't have pets. Can you imagine if you did the reverse? I am on a meat-only diet and I also breed cows, so I only feed my cows fresh flesh. It gets a bit silly. Animals aren't humans. 12-year-old me chilling in bed when I finally realized the implications of my mom being 28 and my incarcerated real dad being 47. Wait a sec. 20 minus 12. That's not a good age. That's a bad one. That's a very small age. No. I think if you have a list of, things you can figure out as a kid, like, oh my god, I'm adopted and those kind of things, this is definitely up there. This is definitely up there when you're old enough to do math and you realize, oh no, oops. When I was 16, I saw a beautiful girl across a crowded room at a party and I asked her to dance. 10 years later, I asked her to be my wife. Both times, she said no. You just ask the random person. It's like, oh my god, here's my high school sweetheart I asked on a dance. She said no. 10 years later, I happened to bump into this person I have not been dating or hanging out with and just be like, hey, do you want to marry me now? I guess bro shot is shot.
What's your favorite essential oil?
Oh,
I don't know what they are. That is.
Essential oils?
Yeah.
We'll have to talk after.
Oils.
This.
That
don't know.
Is essentially.
I don't. What do you do with them?
Essential
Petrol
oil.
would be my essential oil.
What is it?
Petrol.
What's that?
Gasoline.
Oh.
Why is the video quality like so YouTube 2006?
Oh my god, my favorite essential oil is petrol. Yeah, I've heard it cures cancer if you just smear it in your face enough. So if your kid is sick, dip them in petrol, holding them in their feet. It will be good. Trust me, follow me for more Mominator tips.
Okay, unhinged jokes aside, don't dip your children in gasoline. And don't buy them essential oils either. Thank you. Child Amber Alert, white Nissan Sentra, license plate EYB. I hope they find him, EYB. Is this actually real? Or is someone just like pulling a prank? Or maybe the alert just got the wrong plate. You know, wouldn't that be interesting if you just see wrong plate like this, you're just driving along and be like, oh, there's a missing person alert. And you just, that's my plate. Am I missing? Wait a second, I'm not even a child. Oh god.
All the Pokemon and trainers just having a wholesome little bath and What is it? What do you mean, Pokemon? What do you mean?
I mean, to be fair, Pokemon is a quite questionable universe. Like, we let animals fight to the literal death and be like, yay, friendship tops all. And then also you have, like, you know, the mom in the hometown be like, hey there, kiddo, now you're 9 years old. You should go out into the world and, like, capture big wild beasts and fight gangsters. Go forth, my boy. I'm gonna stay here with the professor. We ain't want no kids around. A paramedic school never taught me how to respond when a gangster responds to you treating them with dignity and kindness by offering their services as a hitman.
Nurse here cared for an MS-13 gang member, treated him like everybody else, addressed him as sir, and so on. At the end of the encounter, he wrote his number for me and said, "You need someone taken care of? You call me. No charge."
It was very weird. So you basically have, well, it's not a get out of jail free card. It's just get rid of a person you don't like free card. Oh my god. It feels like a bit of like two different worlds clashing, no? Oh, look at that, best buddies. And they're both like, who's gonna drink first? Okay, to be fair, it is also looped, so the awkwardness is kind of extended, but I love edits like this. It's so beautiful. I love awkwardness. Okay, tell me if any one of you has actually done this as well, because I know I have done this in the past, where I'm telling a joke or something that I know will get cringe reactions and awkward silence in the room, but I still do it and kind of just revel in the cringe. It's so beautiful. I think it's just a matter of establishing dominance. The school digitally replaced my son's real teeth with veneers. I need my son's unedited pictures. This isn't my kid, so here it is, and here's the original. Wait, they didn't even just change the teeth. They gave like dimples, they enhanced the smile, they even brightened up the skin a bit. Oh my god. What? This is not a model photo shoot for Instagram. This is a school photo, fam, with kids. I think there's enough stuff on social media nowadays that give us like unrealistic beauty standards and body dysmorphia. I don't think you want to give this to like a 12-year-old kid. What are you doing? Yeah, you know, our kids this year are so ugly. Can we just fix that? Can we hire like a Photoshopper?
Don't be an asshole, Bob.
Don't. Oh, I get it. Because the way this is drawn, it can be both a spooter or a butt. Because of the simplicity of the drawing, you can just use your imagination. Thank you. Here we got a map over Bigfoot sightings in the US, and here is a map about fursuit owners. That's like a perfect correlation. We just cracked the mystery, didn't we? We just cracked the mystery. All those photos from like the 1800s and stuff when it's like, oh my god, look, it's a blurry black and white Bigfoot. It's just early time fursuiters. Isn't that beautiful? We have cracked the conspiracy, and the answer, as always, is furries. Which I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a good explanation, doesn't it? Now that she follows me to the bathroom, might as well be useful. Oh my god, it's a kid with a little roll, it's so happy, oh my god. What do you call it, those St. Bernard dogs or something when they're rescue dogs and they have this old-fashioned like booze container? You know, all those old like Tom and Jerry comics and stuff. It's like that, but for emergency poops. Now we got some Emma Watson action. Okay. Wait, what is this? Is that like a... Oh, okay, it's just like a whole rubber outfit thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Wait, no. Are you... Wait, no, wait. I don't think this is real. I don't think... Okay. Play the last part of the clip in slow motion right after she takes off the mask. Look at her face. Look how her face actually moves. You see? Something is odd, right? Something is... I think this is AI. I'm not sure exactly what part of it is AI, but the face at the end, after the mask is off, it's all like weirdly moving and stuff. And you know, I don't think the cranial stuff is supposed to move and be squishy like that. Still though, if the mask part is real, it's really impressive, but it looks a little bit AI-ish. It's scary that it's getting to the point that I can't actually tell which part of it is AI and which isn't anymore. It's a bright future. And it's all fire. Telling my parents I am a furry. I am now homeless. They don't want a Bigfoot in their house. It's scary for the conspiracy, but that sucks though, if that's real. My god, what oversensitive parents. Hey parents, I have a little cutesy outfit I run around in sometimes. Oh my god, this is the worst thing we could have imagined. Ah, it's way up there with murder and drug dealing. You're homeless now? Damn. When your girl says she's out with her friends, but her friends are out with you. Well, to be fair, you're pretty perfect for each other. You're both playing the same game. Modern relationships, isn't it beautiful? Oh, I recognize that cat. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Is this gonna be what I think it is? Is this... It is. Oh my god, it is. I called it. I called it. Come on, teacher. This is funny. You're supposed to laugh. This is how you connect with the youth. Haha, it's a pee-pee on the whiteboard. Anyway, let's study German. You know, that's how you do it, baby. But, I saw that coming a mile away. That's like the standard cat with, like, the trolley drawing tutorials, where it's like, let's draw a cat. And it starts off like this, and then they add the details. Everyone is like, what? Kelsey.
You're ugly. Aw, it's okay. I'll do you anyway.
What a roller coaster of emotions I just went through. So wait a second. So she insulted both of you at the same time. She called you ugly and basically insinuated that she has really low standards. This is interesting. What a beautiful place this is. Tinder? Wow, you've done it again. Larry. I recently broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't know how I liked my coffee. I like my coffee the same way I like my women, without other people's pee-pee in it. I thought this was going in a way other direction. I mean, it makes sense. I would also be weirded out if I went to a Starbucks and someone started stirring my coffee with their private parts.
This gravestone is getting a lot of flack from other people at the cemetery, and I can't figure out why. Forever in our hearts until we meet again, cherished memories known as our son, brother, father, papa, uncle, friend, and cousin. If you can see what's wrong and why people would be upset, let me know in the comments. This one's a puzzler.
Okay, wait, let's take a look there. Let's take a look. Our son, brother, papa, uncle, friend, and cousin. No, wait, the first letters on the sides say frick off. Okay, now I get it. I thought it was the last part first. There was gonna be some like sweet home Alabama kind of stuff. But no, it's just the first letter of every line. It's frick off. That's beautiful. I like that. Poetry.
Hello, readers! Due to your overwhelming requests, I am proud to present Urinals of the Justice League. With Superman's powerful anatomy, his unit is constructed of reinforced titanium steel, combined with a tiny red sun generator. Look at that. Martian Manhunter has an authentic urinal for Mars, those occasions when he's too battle-weary to shapeshift. Adam has his own unique toilet. It was designed specifically for him following the unfortunate flushing incident of '68. Next is Batman's specialty-made urinal. The ever-vigilant caped crusader refuses to use anything that isn't shaped like a frickin' bat's. Always up for a speed challenge, here we see Flash's wonderful spinning urinal.
Wouldn't that be a huge problem though? Because once the pee leaves your body, it's gonna be subjected to air resistance and slow down significantly. So you're just gonna be running into your own pee. This sounds awful. It's like peeing against the wind, but like times 100.
And of course, for Aquaman, we have a sturdy kiddie pool installed to accommodate the aquatic ace. He's just sitting here peeing himself in a kid's pool. And remember, no matter how you pee, we're all heroes.
And you say that with a straight face, right next to all these botched ideas. Honestly, I think the Flash is way more of like a hidden curse thing, because he's just running into his own piss stream constantly. Like I would say that's slightly worse than just peeing in the same pool you're in, right? It feels more like extreme somehow. We're all heroes. You didn't need to show this. Wonder Woman, you did not need to show this.
Are your parents in show business?
No, my dad's an infertility specialist, and it's pretty funny because when I was in nursery school, the teachers asked me, you know, what does your dad do for a living?
Yeah.
So I said he helps women get pregnant. And they called my mom and they're like, well, what exactly does your husband do?
Yeah.
It sounds like it could have been, you know, this weirdly busted cheating situation. Like, oh yeah, my dad brings women home and they get pregnant. That's his job. I had a similar thing happen when I was a kid. I must have been like 5 or 6, and they had this little speech thing at daycare where you were supposed to talk about what your parents did for a living. And I think my dad at the time had like a client or something like that had like a lion logo. It was something like that. So of course I said that my dad is a lion tamer. And all the teachers and stuff were like, wow, he's a lion tamer? And then my dad is like, no. This is like a client we work with. And they were all like, oh. I was like wingmanning my dad, and he blew it.
Once I went to a party with my husband full of people he knew from work, but I didn't. A guy came up to us, turned to me and said, "Ah, you must be his wife." I turned to my husband and said, "You have a wife?" Should have seen the guy's face.
That is hilarious. Oh my god, that's so good. Traumatizing, you little employee. And he's gonna feel like, oh my god, did I ask the wrong question? What's happened? Oh no. There's like 5 seconds of eternal turmoil before the other people starts cracking up and laughing. Oh, the trauma.
Is there any way to develop autism on purpose?
Well, if you listen to the anti-vaxxers, you can do it quite easily. But if you listen to anyone with half a brain, probably not.
I was talking to my buddy whose uncle has autism, and he said that having autism is kind of similar to psychedelic/hallucinogen trip with crazy visuals and stuff like that.
I mean, even if that was the case, that sounds absolutely terrifying. Would you really want to go around and be like in a psychedelic mood your entire life? Oh my god.
I kind of want to try this out for myself.
Parents, be aware of this new hip thing the kids are doing. They're taking a hit of autism.
Anyone know if there's any way to develop autism later in life? I'm 18M.
Whoops, is that too late? I've tried playing Minecraft and wearing glasses, but nothing seems to work. I have tried nothing, and I am all out of ideas. I mean, you probably shouldn't try this in the first place, so the fact that you've only played Minecraft and wore glasses is probably a good thing, you know? Any help appreciated. The frick kind of autism is that? Did I have the wrong one all along? Yeah, I want a refund. My autism seems to be broken. I want the one he has. All I get is poopy understanding of social situation and cues and bad emotional control. Yeah, to be honest, a psychedelic thing sounds more fun, but it must also be completely awful and like a living nightmare to always deal with it. Getting drunk, for example, can be fun, but imagine like being drunk your entire life. That sounds awful. You're not gonna be a functioning person like at all. You're gonna be like a koala. They're like constantly high and drunk and stuff because the eucalyptus leaves swell in their tummy. That's beautiful. That's kind of nice. This is how my Amazon package was stolen. Oh, so they don't get caught on camera. I mean, you could achieve the same thing with like a hoodie. You know, to be honest, not to endorse porch piracy. But this seems very complicated. It must also be a very small person inside of it, because I don't believe it can be like hunched over inside of this. Or maybe it's staged. Maybe it's themselves just so they can make a funny video. That's also very convenient, as you can't see who it actually is. I'm gonna say 50-50 on stage versus very silly porch pirate. Thank you. Just had a message from a random guy asking to meet in the woods to compare pee-pee sizes. Freaking weirdo didn't even show up. That's the downside. When you're being like catfished by a creep, and then you decide like, maybe this can be friend. And then that doesn't even work. Not even the creeps want to befriend you.
I gave you life, love, clothes, studies, education. What else did you expect from me?
Can you be angry at your parents about genetics? Is that a thing? Reality glitch thread. Post times where time and space goofed. Be me, going to bed while staying at grandparents' rural farmhouse as a 10-year-old kid. Not tired at all, 100% lucid. Decide, I'll just try closing my eyes. It's only 9:30 p.m. The moment I close my eyes, it's instantly morning, literally within a blink of an eye. Brother was in the twin bed next to me and he disappeared instantaneously. Can smell grandma making breakfast. You what, mate? .jpg. Never been able to reproduce what happened or have somebody tell me the same thing happened to them. You fell asleep, God! One thing regarding this though, that is very consistent and kind of interesting, is when you're like sleeping poorly during the night and you feel like, oh my god, I just stayed awake rolling in the bed the entire night. But when you think back on it, there's no way you were awake for like 8 hours straight just rolling around there. So usually I think you've been like rolling around being like half awake a few times, but you probably slept for like 6 hours out of those 8 anyway. That's at least like my experience when I think back on it and be like, there's no way I was actually awake for that whole time. It passed way too fast. And this just sounds like really good sleep. And I think people have experienced this. They have experienced this, not reality glitch. You were just sleeping. Which is just death being shy.
If it stays up,
that means they're asleep. But if it drops,
that means they're awake.
Yeah,
So if
so
it
have stays up, but they're
After
asleep.
lift it up, that means
Oh.
they're asleep. So let's see.
Oh, that is so beautiful! Oh, that is so beautiful! They're still at that age where it's incomprehensible that your parents could lie or not have the info. So they tell her that, oh, if she's truly asleep and not faking it, the arm will stay up, of course. And then the girl listening to this, faking to be sleeping because, I don't know exactly the reason, maybe she's eavesdropping or maybe she just wants to be carried into bed because she's lazy. Then she actually makes the arm stay up, and obviously it wouldn't if she was actually asleep. That is so funny. That is so, oh my god, I love this. Binocular box key. These keys belong to Second Officer David Blair, who was reassigned just before Titanic's maiden voyage. Due to his hasty departure, he inadvertently kept the keys in his pocket, one of which belonged to the binocular box. Lookout Fred Fleet, who survived, told the official inquiry that if they had binoculars, they would have seen the iceberg sooner. When asked how much sooner, Fleet replied, "Enough to get out of the way." Oh my, is this real? If I remember correctly, I read up on this quite a while ago, they didn't have walls all around the ship that reached all the way to the roof, meaning that if you have a leak, it's only supposed to fill up, a few compartments, but instead it leaked over and, filled everything. That's why it sank so drastically. But this certainly would have mitigated the risk for absolute disaster. Oh my god, this whole thing is just like a Murphy's Law. Oh, we just got a cute little landscape. Wait, hold on a second, blur that image. Oh no. Oh no. I think we have to censor the bottom part of this. Editor, cut the bottom part of this. That's not good. Oh no. These AI generated pictures where you have to squint or blur the image to see what it actually is like the new Rickroll. This is the 2023 Rickroll.
I'm sorry, it'll take like a couple minutes, I swear.
Oh, we got Trumpy Wumpy.
I'm busy, I'm making money, I'm busy. Hey, by the way, whose car is this? Whose is it? I like this car. Is this your car?
Why is it so deep fried?
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
You're buying my car?
Here's a check. Thanks.
Oh my god. Wow, well, just let me get my kids out of the back.
Now, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. These are your kids?
Yeah.
I'm buying them too.
What is this from? Is this real? Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest though. Taking on a couple of kids just because you don't have time to wait for a car. I'm not sure if it's gonna be business efficient in the long run. Just gonna put it out there. How desperate are you? Well, it depends on how gooey it is, That's... yes. Oh! One life hack though is that with the duct tape you can just save it for later. You're in a public bathroom, it's a little bit sticky, you don't want to deal with it right now, so you just tape the hole shut so the stink doesn't come out, and then you just fix it once you come home. You see? That's a viable solution. Not one I thought I would have absolutely ingrained in my brain today, but here we are. Presenting my newest invention. Just push this button and it will start sucking all the dust and small particles off the floor. We'll call it a vacuum cleaner. By golly, this is genius. Yeah. Zip? Would it really work though? It's a pretty constant stream of suck. That doesn't sound comfortable.
So are you gay or something?
What?
What pride flag is that?
I swear to God, I have seen unironical posts with this on Twitter. It's so funny. It's just random country flag.
Oh my god, what sexuality is that?
Swedish. It's Swedish.
Be thanking you. You made me believe in myself again.
Aww.
If there's anything you ever want.
There's one thing. Would you take off your mask for me? I want to know who you really are.
Aww.
For you, Taina.
Wow, you're Peter Parker.
How does she know who Peter Parker
that's who
is?
I am.
That is so cool. I'll keep your secret for
Aw,
the
that's
rest
so
of my
wholesome.
life.
Thanks, Taina. Good night.
Wish come true fun. I swear to God, 2000s, 90s cartoon and stuff had such dark twists to them. This reminds me of that part of, who is it? Is it Harley Quinn? And they're running around with a cancer gun. And they hit a villain with it. And he's like, oh my God, I need to go home and be with my wife and kids. And it's like, Jesus Christ, somehow that's even darker than just him getting shot. It's wild. And this is the same kind of thing. It's like, oh, I'll keep this secret for the rest of my life. And then this is the sign on the place. Bruh, this would not fly today. Oh my god. Kylie Jenner confirms again, I have never had plastic surgery in my life.
And I am a virgin.
Yeah, no, I think some things should just be normalized when it comes to transparency, because I think it gives especially young people such a twisted expectation of what is like achievable. This goes for example, bodybuilding and gym progression as well. How many people are actually on steroids versus how many pictures are in incredibly generous lighting, or they are photoshopped or touched up in any way. It goes for beauty, it goes for bodybuilding, it goes for body expectations, everything. It's good to be healthy and it's good to look out for yourself and all that kind of stuff, but so much of what we see is just so incredibly twisted. When you think about it, when you see, for example, muscular bodies on social media, how many people like that do you actually see IRL? Like never. You like never see it. Maybe once in a while if you go to like a high-end gym. Maybe. But it's really, really rare. It's like 0.001% of the population, and they are doing it as a full-time job, and they're also on steroids. Having that as the only thing that floats to the top on social media gives an incredibly twisted view of what an average body looks like, or what is even achievable for an average body. Most people don't spend 8 hours a day in a gym and take steroids. And don't get me wrong, achieving a body like that, no matter the context, takes extreme work and discipline. But I still think it's important to have the transparency of what actually led to that conclusion. You don't want to tell a bunch of 16-year-olds that this is achievable with just regular gym workouts or whatever. Same thing like this, like no plastic surgeries or filters or touch-ups or anything. Like really, there's an entire subreddit called Instagram Reality, which I really like, that is just showing stuff like this side by side, and it is astounding the lengths people go to make themselves look good on social media. And it's like a never-ending cycle. We all try to look better on social media, which means that nobody lives up to how they actually look on social media, IRL. It's baffling. The whole world is just a catfish at this point. The entire world, our entire industry, is just a catfish. I still can't believe it's taken some people 15 years to understand what poker face is really about.
How good is your poker face? Can't read my, no he can't read my poker face. Yeah, baby, right there.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
got me like nobody. Can't read my, no he can't read my poker face. Yeah, I like that, I love that. She's got me like nobody. All I gotta do is close my eyes and think about it. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, I'm in her face. Poker face.
But that's like what half people heard, I think, when they heard this song the first time. You know, when it's hard to tell lyrics apart in pop songs. This is literally that, but just owning it. And also the first part of the song, yeah. No, it makes sense now. Wow. So, I took off her blouse. Then she said,
Take off my skirt.
So I took off her skirt.
Take off my shoes.
I took off her shoes.
Now take off my bra and panties.
And so I took them off. Then she looked at me and said,
I don't want to catch you wearing my things ever again.
So greedy. My God, have you seen me in a skirt? Maybe it's for the best. I would rock a maid outfit though. Damn, I would rock that. After 3 days of eating in England, I now understand why Gordon Ramsay's so angry all the time. The beauty of the women and taste of the food made the Brits the best sailors in the world. That's so mean. Oh my God.
You are even hotter in real life.
And
I
like
thought you were going to be some
17.
kind of catfish. Thank God you're not.
Do I know you?
It's me, Charlie.
I think you have the wrong house.
No, I don't. You're Clayton, right? I'm your girlfriend. In the VR world.
Oh.
Virtual reality? I've never used a VR in my life. I mean, my dad does. Dad.
The future of VR is gonna be beautiful. That moment when you just casually put up your own son as the VR avatar to catfish women Sweet family vibes. Pro tip: in the event of a tornado or other such natural disaster, place wieners and or cheese slices in your pockets, so the search dogs will find you first. Oh my god, it's actually good. That is such a good life hack. Does it actually work? I hope it works. Their sense of smell is amazing. Ladies, what is the worst lie you've heard come out of a man's mouth? Apparently, men are very creative with their lies.
Found a bra in his suitcase, and he said it's from when he was fat years back. He said he had big B++Bs and kept it to remind him how far he's come with his weight loss journey.
So he just carries a bra. I'm also assuming it's like different sorts of bras, you know, lingerie versus like a sports bra or something to hold things together. It's a little bit different. So like having a random, I'm assuming like a lingerie bra, just, oh, no, I'm carrying it with me for body inspiration. Creativity, I'll give him that. Believability, not so much. I was rewatching Phineas and Ferb and noticed something. Look at Ferb's eyes. Oh. Well, there's so many like sneaky things placed in cartoons, right? So many like innuendos and like small nudges. And I'm guessing they did this. The writers did this. So when the family watches it together, the kids are gonna whoosh it because they don't even know what's being referred to. But the parents are gonna be like, ha, that's funny for us. You know, I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun.
If they are not comfortable with this at first, try using a face cloth to cover the face and pour water over, eventually moving the face cloth away. If your child is still not comfortable, get them to hold the face cloth and pour the water over themselves, teaching your kids to put their face in the water. You're telling people to waterboard their kids to train them to swim. Well, that's certainly the wildest thing I've read today. My god, this belongs on like Insane Parents. I don't know, back when I was a kid, we would just have like kiddie swim stuff when there was like an instructor and you just went with a parent and you learned to splash around and stuff. That seems a bit more reasonable. More like, okay, Timmy, get on the kitchen table. We're gonna waterboard you so you're not scared of water, you little shite. How to traumatize kids for water before even going in it.
That model was someone's child, and she died in a topless mermaid costume.
It was an accident.
That was a sign from God. We're not doing mermaid porn, got it?
Fine.
Oh my god.
But we still need a logo, and photo shoots ain't cheap.
We'll use this in her memory. We'll crop it.
Oh my god. Well, that's one hell of an origin story. Oh no.
Starbucks. Creamy and hot.
Okay, next post, please. Thank you.
Ah, blushies! You're really into those anime girls, huh? Girls?
The diversity of anime. Your child is being eaten by a camel. Do you A, save your child, or B, take a photo?
Take a photo! Woo!
Ah,
this is my team of Pokemon.
Why did you pick those? No reason. No reason whatsoever. It's just, it just happened to turn out this way. Attention! Any vehicles that returned with pet hair, sand, mud, window tint. Wait, people tint the windows of rental cars. Odor, smoke, ash, or excessively dirty will be charged fees up to $450. Formerly worked in the industry, it is amazing the condition some cars are returned in. Yes, people have tinted the windows, painted them? Wait, they paint the... What would... Painting the windows? It is crazy. Never mind the things left in the car. Painted? What? Yeah, all those like extra fee threats and stuff you see on rentals. Yeah, they make sense now. The only time I don't like it is when they're trying to blame you for something you didn't do. Like, for example, oh, there was a scratch on the car when you already picked it up. And then trying to be like, oh, this is screw, you have to pay for this. So it's always good to take a picture when you pick something up. I do this of like gasoline and stuff as well. Last time I picked up a rental car, it was like half full. So it was really good to send a picture early on and be like, hey fam, I'm not gonna pay for a full tank of gas because you gave it to me half. So that kind of stuff can happen. They solved it though, so that was all fine and dandy. But yeah, no, I can imagine the horror stories. If you worked with rental cars, let me know your horror stories in the comments what people left in the cars and stuff. I would love to hear about it. Facial recognition platform misidentifies dozens of politicians as criminals. I think the system works. What would you do in this situation? A manager? Toxic colleagues? Me? Just splashy everyone? Oh, it will be so much better. I am the only boss that remains. Alright, got ourselves a little bit of tree action. Very beautiful.
Watch out, Zach. It's gonna spin over.
Poor tree. It's like really big and... Aw. Damn, that's a lot of hollow space, though. That's a lot of hollow space.
There's the
what?
Doggy. That was that ride.
What?
That's a first.
What the hell?
Dad, I didn't get the squirrel. What happened to the squirrel, baby? The squirrel got away.
The squirrel... Wait, did the dog chase a squirrel, like, up the top of the tree and manage to get inside the hollow part? Is that what happened? Oh, how? Oh my god, there's a first for anything. There's a first for it, and this is the first time I've seen this. This is the... Oh, dear God.
I sleep with my husband 3 times a week. Oh, I only do so once a week. But you don't have a husband. Oh, I thought we were talking about your husband.
The slightly awkward tea conversations. Oh my.
Spill the tea, sis.
Ah, God, I'm funny. Just got some little boys shutting. Oh my God, what's that down to the right? That is... Wait, that's not actually a cake. The guy in the middle is also carrying like a floaty... Oh, it's a helmet. It's a... Oh my God. It just looked like a massively impressive cake at first. I'm a little bit disappointed it isn't. Moderators laughing at my meme before deleting them. This is what it feels like to run a Discord server sometimes. Someone posts something and you're like, yeah, no, that's wildly inappropriate, but it's kind of funny, but I can't keep it here. Join my Discord. Link in the description. It's a beautiful place. We have fun. Listen up, team. I'm sending you to Earth, but without wings, so no one suspects you are angels.
Aw, so cute.
I saw an angel eat a child. Huh? Oh, look at that. We got some America action going on. Oh, that's a nice gaming laptop right there. Hell yeah. Representing.
Hey, Donald.
Oh, Disney World. I love Disney World. Okay. And what is the picture? Take that, Donald Duck. Little shite. That's looking mighty thick, though. That's looking mighty thick. Maybe we have to visit Disney World again soon. What do you say? I can't stop thinking about how the 7th largest pyramid in the world is a Bass Pro Shop. The ancient pyramids ain't got nothing on our Bass Pro Shops. Heather, 20. About Heather.
My nickname is Gillette because I am the best a man can get. Also, I will cut you.
But then it's not... Is that... Maybe it's that what you're into... Well played, grocery store employees. Tastes like butt made with sweet cream butt milk. Lewis, I am gay. Lamau, I'm not actually gay. My boyfriend took my phone and tweeted that. 20 stackable chairs, $100. 20 chairs for sale. There are holes in the middle of each of them because of a personal project. Can use for refurbishing or anything you like. $100 OBO. Please stop inboxing me asking what the personal project is. That is weird. I'm gonna be honest, I think the personal project is more weird. Like, what is this? Like poop holes? Why would you do this? You just drill the hole in 100 chairs. Or 20. Sorry, 20 chairs. My bad.
This is the deepest man-made hole on Earth, and there are some disturbing claims about what was discovered during the drilling process.
Okay.
Over a span of 19 years, they reached a depth of 7.5 miles. This is where the rumors began to spread. The legend states that a microphone was lowered all the way down the hole, capturing this audio.
Did you wash your ass today?
I thought it was just gonna be like a super crappy pseudoscience thing that, we heard the voice of Satan deep down, and it's like, no, absolutely beautiful. Can you imagine if that actually was the sound recording though? Like, we put this through a decryption algorithm to get rid of the white noise and all that kind of stuff, and this is the audio.
Did you wash your ass today?
That would be amazing, though. That'd be so good.
Peppa Pig, 500 pieces puzzle. Woo!
Did you give this to a kid for their birthday? How to traumatize a poor child. You did great in the fight, so I will promote you. Really? I'm gonna be a general? Oh no! My wife! Yes, indeed. And you'll also be on the battlefield. You'll really be a
Yas, Queen Slay.
1943. With Steve Rogers as its head, S.H.I.E.L.D. grows quietly. Steve personally selects each candidate for super soldier status. So he's just going around with a bunch of buff men, shirtless, and yeah, you look good there, John. You're a super soldier. Of all the things we started changing the names of because they were too offensive, we still nonchalantly call tank tops a wife beater. Yeah, that is absolutely wild. Like the first times I started hearing this is absolutely insane. Just, oh, look at you rocking your wife beater. I'm sorry, what? Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, $10 trillion. I made it, boys! We have the first trillionaire. Woo! Yippee! Life hacks for becoming a billionaire. 1. Select a currency that has gone down the absolute pooper. 2. You're done. Emergency alert! Tornado warning in this area. Nearby incident. Report of shots fired. Pokemon Go! Why not step outside for a bit? You have like tornadoes and bullets. Maybe even combined. It's a good time to hunt Pikachus. Woman sent man 159,000 texts and broke into his home naked after one date. How do you even send that many texts? Has she like automated a phone for stalking and harassment? That is insane. The sheer volume. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here, you wonderful, beautiful being. And I hope to see you in the very next video. Take care. Mwah.